think we had a really good summer. We had a lot of players that were able to come up and get used to Michigan Tech, get used to school, get used to the team, having a chance to play a little bit, get to know each other, and I thought that helped us a lot going into the preseason, especially with 5 incoming freshmen and only 14 people on our roster. They make up a huge part of our team. We're led by our 2 seniors in Jillian Ritchie and Emily Harrison, and they have both done such a tremendous job so far this year in ways that I wasn't sure how they were going to handle that responsibility. And I think Jillian Ritchie has the mentality that there's one more year left and this is all she has, and I've just seen such a improvement from her. And I think the same goes for Emily Harrison. She's a very motherly figure on our team, and she kind of makes sure everybody's okay and keeps the morale up. And I think they've both really done a good job of being really good seniors so far, having that senior leadership, and everything is a little bit easier for them too. You know, going through it, 4 years for Jillian and 5 years for Emily, things are a lot easier for them, and they're doing a good job teaching the younger girls. Our post play is our most important position, and I shouldn't say important, but it's a lot of what our offense is run around, and we have senior Emily Harrison, who is in that position at 6'4", who has an opportunity to be very dominant. We also have Kylie Moxley returning this year, and an incoming freshman in Elizabeth Kelleher. All 3 of them will challenge for time to play. They're all 3 very strong. We've seen Kylie be able to score back to the basket, power. That's a lot of what our incoming freshman is like Elizabeth. Emily, much better at lobs, much better at just catching, turning, and shooting. But I do like what we have right now, and I think the 3 of them are very competitive with each other, and I think they have made each other better throughout the preseason with just one-on-one stuff. That's been really good. Our 3-4 play is another senior in Jillian Ritchie, who, like I said, I think her game has really changed, and I don't know if it's attitude or senior year, you kind of feel like it's all coming to an end and you're giving everything you have, but she's definitely stood out to me the most throughout this preseason. Really gotten her shot back, able to get to the basket, can also post up. Her and Danny Blake, right around 6 feet, 6'1", can catch and rip through, can get to the basket, can beat people to the basket, and we can also use them inside. And we've practiced a lot of that within our offense as well throughout the preseason, so I think both of them are going to be a big part of what our plans are offensively. As far as the guards go, Carrie Gardner is returning, who was our point guard last year. Kenzie Pertu on the perimeter, Morgan Anderson on the perimeter, Kelly Guy, who has been a lights-out shooter throughout this last postseason this summer and the preseason as far as returners go. And all of them are just extremely competitive. They're competitive in every drill that we do on the floor, fighting for spots, fighting for minutes. Every turnover is a mistake, and they call each other out and they let each other know. And I think that they've really made each other better, and it's been fun to watch. I think everybody's ready to take that next step, and I think especially the sophomore group is ready to really take on a little bit more of a role this year. Especially in being offensive scoring threats. We're looking forward to the people that we have, the pieces that we have. I think that the competitiveness and the desire to win, the will to win, the will to get better every day has been a huge positive for our team so far this year. Looking forward to our schedule. 2 out of our first 3 games are probably going to be against preseason top 25 teams, but you know what, they'll help us get ready for our league play, which is going to be very difficult, so it'll only prepare us for what we have to come.